Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Animator Secrets. Um, we're almost done with surface imperfections. We've finished the bulk of the work for getting the face done and getting the surface perfections to transfer onto the mouth rig without being affected by the transformation of the geometry and UVs. So that's pretty awesome. We still need to work on the eyes because there's a little bit more going on under the hood for the eyes when it comes to texture. And yeah, so everybody, sorry, I just ran downstairs. Everybody grab your cup of coffee or tea. And yeah, join us for a fun live stream. Let's see here. Let's thank our patrons. So thank you so much to Lucas, Stan, and Eva Audu. Thank you for supporting the channel. We really appreciate it. People come to these live streams and they chat and they ask questions and they learn a lot. And these are free. These are free live streams, and you can learn a lot, especially during the animation live streams because I'm a professional animator. I've been animating for over a decade now, and uh, yeah, this is a great place to learn. The alternative is, there's a lot of great schools out there, but they'll charge you, they'll put you in debt. I'm not charging you a thing. So with that said, please consider subscribing, and yeah, all right. So let's take a look at this. Let's see what's going on here. So we got the micro bumps in the hair. It kind of looks a little odd close up, but further away, it works a bit better. And then also there's no depth of field on it, so it looks to have this amount of detail in focus all the time or consistently is really weird. But yeah, we have a lot to work on here. So the eyes, let's get into it. Where we left off with the eyes, let's you know what? Let's go here and create a new camera because yeah, this new camera we can just go ahead and edit around. All right. All right. Let's see. What we can do here is just bring up, I need to have some reference because these are driving some planes here. It's not apparent in this view. For some reason, Arnold has some difficulties showing some effects in the viewport. So this is in render mode right now. But now that that's done, we can, I'll draw a little square over the eye. Where's there it is. Over the eye and hit render. You can see the cut ends look like that. So now let's go in here and there's the camera, which I don't want to delete, but I don't know what to do about that. Okay. So bring that over here. So here is the issue that we ran into yesterday, but on a fresh mind in the morning, let's see, layered texture, okay, good. So let's take a look at this. What we're trying to do is we have no, that goes in the color of it. It's the left eye. Oh, right, this is it. So this is our node we're working with. So the issue we're having here is in the nodes. Oops. You'll see this one here is, let's see, plane. Yeah, this is the top eyelid. And let's go back to this. This is Hey, sorry. Oh my gosh, I need to copy and paste your name because after stream, oh man, I can't copy it. That's inconvenient. Well, um, good morning. You're an early riser. You're a productive individual, aren't you? Oh, everything just vanished. That's okay. I can bring it back. I can get rid of this and bring that back. Where are we? You're up in the. I mean, maybe you're like in a different time zone. So this isn't that bad for you. But right now it's 6:29 in the morning. Like I thought I was the only mad lad out there doing this stuff. So maybe not. But yes, I will hit that hotkey. um, let's see. Where I can't remember what I was doing. Right. I was gonna look you up. Let's see. New browser and YouTube. Really? That's the only reason you're up? Is because I'm live? Oh my goodness. Wow. That is crazy. I mean, not crazy on you, but just like crazy on me, kind of, to force you to get up this early. All right, let me see. Um, oh, there you are. Let's see. Here's your channel. Right? Is this you? Roblox YouTuber? Subscribed. All right. Nice. All right. Well, yeah, that's a nice render there. Let's see. Homepage. Let's see. Okay, so you haven't done much on your channel yet. That's all right. You're mainly what's it called? TikTok. Uh Maybe I should look you up on TikTok. Let's see. Oh, sick. Yeah. Dude, how did you get this many subscribers without posting? Tell me your ways. I mean, it's probably just overflow from. Okay, you are on TikTok. You are. Let's see. Where's the TikTok? It's a music icon. Okay. Oh, maybe there's a link to it. You probably have a link to it in your about, huh? Hey, there it is, right there. Easy, easy peasy. I don't want to play your animation um, on my stream without your permission, I guess. Can I check out some stuff or because I don't want to steal your views? Oh, you private them? Okay, for sure. All right. I'm gonna watch this off screen. Off, yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this off stream because I don't want to uh wait. They discovered it through YouTube and still subscribed. Well, your channel looks super professional. Like, hey, you're a good animator. Oh, no problem at all. All right, cool. I'm gonna take a look real quick. Let's see. Because I don't want to just react to your channel. You know, that's really rude. In the YouTube world. But since you're here, is this the meme? This is the animation that I said was really good. So is it a guy trying to do the splits and then he like hurts himself? Dude, you got hair simulations in there? I don't. Maybe you hand keyed it. Did you hand key the hair? Nice. Sorry. Oh shoot! I'm gonna get demonetized. I mean, I already am because I. Let's see. Of course you can. You think so? Oh, good animator. Yeah, yeah. Is this the one you were talking about that you're copying a meme? Let's see. Is this one an animation? Oh, nice. I mean, you're just a good producer in general. This looks so good. Here, let me just pause it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's funny. It's really funny. I didn't laugh because I already saw it like 3 times before I hit play on it. But yeah, it's really funny. Um, would you like a wee bit of feedback, or do you prefer not to get feedback live? Because I can give you some notes after. Because overall, you're really talented, especially this early on in your career. Live chats are going through really slow. Yeah, I have a 10-second delay on the stream too. So my yeah, the thank you I don't understand the context for. Let's see. Oh, cool. Feedback. I got another commenter. Let's see. Love feedback. I'm really new to animating, so I tend to keep my animations short and simple. No, that's good. It is good. I don't, I'm not gonna suggest complexity. I'm actually, Always pays attention, dude. You think the way I think, dude. I seriously feel the same way. And like even I've been animating for over a decade, and when someone is like a 3-year animator and they look at my work and they say like, oh, I noticed something, and they give me a suggestion or whatever, like I'm not hurt by that. I'm not like, oh, how dare you. It's like, no, there is such a thing as savants. They exist. Like they hurt your ego, of course, if you've been animating for 10 years and then someone comes in animating only for 3 years, but like who cares about your ego? You shouldn't. Anyway, let's see. Someone was asking something about Mecabricks, so I'm gonna see if I can help them out. I'm having a hard time understanding the question, so let me see. You imported it as a DEA? That's interesting. I have a tutorial on a DAE. I have a tutorial on my channel called how to import into Blender and Maya or something like that. And I have in my tutorial I say to import it through FBX. So I haven't heard of that method, so I don't know if I can help you very well with that before going through that process myself. The right colors, okay. Redshift, I don't know. I don't know what redshift means. Make it redshift. Well, yeah. This is really hard to figure out during a yeah. All right. Um if you could give me some more context, what I can tell you from what I've experienced is usually the colors come in as a uh shoot, I can't even remember the name of it. It's a really annoying here. There's some nodes that carried the name over. So let's see. No, none of those. Not a blend. All right, I can't remember the name right now. It's PH something. But basically what happens is it comes in as a certain material and the color comes in, but if you close down your Maya but open it up again, Maya automatically deletes the material because it's confused by it because it's coming from Blender. It keeps your geometry, but all of your color is gone. So I actually have a tutorial for you that I can share. Let me share something with you. Actually, no, let me talk about the feedback first and then I'll go to that. Okay, let's see. So the model has color imported, but if I assign a new redshift, I don't know what a redshift is. Redshift material. Oh, redshift material. It replaces the color, but I don't want that. Oh, I understand. Okay, I have a tutorial that totally help you with this. But actually, let me just give feedback to my first commenter. Um, Merce, is that how you pronounce it? Merce, Murce, Merce. Anyway, let's see. I want to look at your animation here. Uh, yeah. You see how you have your camera have a keep alive thing where it's kind of feels handheld? That's good. It makes it feel, yeah, that's it. Phone Fong, weird name, but that's what it's called. Um, it's basically the same note. You're doing a great job with your movement of the camera to make it feel handheld and alive. Now apply that same note to your animation. Like the bouncing of the hand is great, and I know he's in an idle and he's not moving, but for some reason in 3D models, yeah. For some reason in 3D models, having a piece of geometry have no animate like zero animation in it, it makes it feel like a statue. And this is specifically for 3D animation. For um for 2D animation, you can draw a still pose, like a holding pose, and leave it for like 12 frames, and the audience won't get like it won't throw us off. But for some reason, in 3D specifically, because the lighting's so realistic, like when someone, if you stand in the mirror and hold as still as you can, you'll notice like you're still breathing, your chest moving. There's very subtle weight shifts, and so basically, the note is just add some keep alive, which is like just go into the graph editor and just animate his weight shift moving from right to left in his hips maybe, or like sinking deeper into the pose and then kind of coming out of it, and like have the counterpasta kind of subtly grow. Counterpasta is like right here, or it's actually this way. You have the shoulders moving this way and the hips moving this way. It's not on this pose because this knee is up, so there's not really a counterpasta on this pose, which is natural. It doesn't need to have it, but normally you would have your shoulders kind of countering. Let me do a drawing real quick. Let's see. Okay, so where's my pen? Here it is. So counterpasta is this. This is counterpasta, basically. Like, that's, yeah. And it's because your weight is on this, and then your head kind of, this is exaggerating, which is another good thing in animation. If you make your pose exaggerated, that's good. You want to make it extremely exaggerated, because then your director or you later will be like, that pose is right. Now I just need to dial this back 50%. And then you make your decisions like 100%, and then you're like, this needs to be more subtle to fit the style or blah 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 character or whatever, and then you scale the pose back, which you can literally do that. There's hotkeys and everything. There's plugins where you can select the keys and scale them down, and it'll literally just reduce the amount of exaggeration in your pose. So yeah, so that's counterpasta. And so like a moving hold would be like on frame, you would have kind of like, you'd start on this pose, and then like halfway through the animation, maybe your character's hips dip down and the just slightly dip down, so it's like more aggressive. I'm gonna exaggerate the moving hold. Yeah, and so the head maybe moves this way, and then so this is in the middle of the animation, and then at the end of the animation, it like kind of settles back down again to like how it was before. So that would be kind of a moving hold. And that's what I mean by moving hold. But another thing is, in animation, you don't want things happening at the same time. So you don't want this shift. You want to lead with the hips. So the hips lead, and then the hips are, it's all a cause and effect. The hips lead, and then that causes the chest to move, and then that causes the head. So you don't want everything like hitting poses at the same time. Your hips arrive first, your chest arrives second, and then your head arrives last. So moving holds are kind of difficult because there's an expression that in the industry called pixel and then a curse word. I'm not going to say the curse word, but it's basically you're just going in, and like the movement is so subtle, you just see pixels moving and kind of dancing, and that's kind of what you want. You want it not to be a perfect still. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, just a couple ideas there. Subtle moving holds. Yeah, you can just look at yourself in the mirror and try to stay as still as you can, and just look and be like, oh yeah, like I can't. Like I even have like muscle twitches and just random things that happen where like I'm moving just a little bit. Anyway. Yeah, sometimes there's rig limitations for sure. But uh it has to be the entire rig, like all of the keys almost. Um, so like if you do a moving hold in the COG, if the chest isn't moving properly, but Yeah, there's definitely limitations in rigs and stuff, but even like with I barely even noticed it because the camera was moving. Like like I barely even noticed it. Um so good job, man. That's awesome. Let's see. But yeah, you're really talented, man. Like you're the good thing is it like the skill you'll get better in the future if you keep this up. And then the important thing is you understand what people want to see before like you have that first. Like sometimes people learn how to animate, but they don't have an idea of what the audience wants yet. So, like, and if you look at like South Park, like the animation for South Park isn't amazing, but they know their audience really, really well. And they decided not to improve on the style. They wanted to make it limited and kind of have that style to it. But anyway, let's see. Let's turn this off. Let's see. Is this an animation too? Yeah, it is. Oh, it has hair animation to it. This one's really good. Yeah, that's really good. Wow. Let's see this one. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, for sure. Um, the camera movement thing is definitely helpful, but also like, yeah, you don't want to rely on things too much. But something that's helpful in animation in general is like I found that if you want to endear people to your animation, even if it's like even that one thing where this guy's just chilling and it's not really like right there's not like an action going on, but you can still make things like this engaging, like even having the hand bouncing to the beat, that's really engaging. But a way to make things extremely relatable is have someone kind of making a mistake, and that's why this one's so good, I think, views wise, is because I think what was this guy doing in the original meme? He was trying to show off and do the splits or something, and he just like slipped and embarrassed himself. That's the whole thing. It's like putting human error in your animation, which is completely artificial. People will relate to it more if someone's like holding something and they kind of like they're holding something and it like slips out of their hand a little bit and they kind of catch it and just try to pretend like they're cool anyway. Like, oh no, that was intentional or whatever. Like putting little human error in your animation wherever you can put it. Like if you watch a Pixar movie or a really good movie, animated movie, Spider Verse is a perfect example. It's the best Spider-Man movie, period. And the reason why is Miles is learning. He sucks. Oh shoot, he is bad. I'm trying not to say things close to swear words, but yeah, he's bad at what he does because he doesn't know how to do anything, but he wants to save the day anyway, and that's why it's good. And then it makes you like him more when he learns and gets better, and when he gets over his like ego and decides to tie his shoes, and that it's like it's great. It's like that's what makes movies good, and that's what makes animation good. Oh yeah, okay. Did I mute it? Yeah. That's really funny. And I like how you made it loop too. That's really smart. Did you put is that the actual sound of because it sounds like the Bloxburg ooh sound. Or not Bloxburg, Roblox. You basically posed it frame by frame to mimic the original, and that's why it's so good because you used reference. I remember when I was a kid, I um I was drawing something and I used tracing paper and I was tracing things, right? And like I remember one of my parents or somebody came by and was like, "This is a really good drawing." I'm like, "Thank you. I traced it from this." It's like, "Oh, it's a tracing?" And like the admiration kind of dropped a little, and after that I learned the wrong lesson of like the idea has to come from your head and it has to be your idea perfectly. But that's not true. Every artist uses reference. Every single artist uses reference. Even if it's just like watching a video or looking at some images, like really talented artists after like 10 years of work can just like glance at reference and then go. But when you're in the beginning, like, and the key is to have a bunch of different sources of reference. If you're just like sticking to one, maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe you take the key poses for one and then you take kind of like the attitude from another, but like that's a part of the research phase, and a lot of people think like, oh yeah, no, it has to all come from my head. Artists don't do that. They really don't do that. Um anyway, even artists are like, oh yeah, I don't use reference. They did. At some point they did. Yeah, it sounds like the oof. Okay, I was wondering what oig meant, but yeah, you clarified. Oh right, okay. So I'm sorry to keep that other guy waiting. I do need to grab that tutorial, but then I need to dive into Maya. Like this issue has been bothering me. So let's see. Do you have a good tutorial for Maya animation as well? I have. Oh, a good. Oh, personally, do I have a good tutorial? Let's see. Let's see. He does. Yeah, kind of. I have some tutorials that I've made, but it's not really about the principles of animation. Um, yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you some stuff. Let's see. YouTube. Uh, enter. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. All right, I got I have two tutorials for you, my friend. This guy's awesome. Just binge this guy's tutorials. I don't know if you're using Arnold, but he is helpful. So let's just snag that and plop it right here. Uh, and then I'm gonna go back to his channel and try to find, let's see, videos. And he uses Mecabricks for this. Lego. Enter. Lego. Okay, that's the one I just sent you. Ah, there's the other one. This one right here. Okay. So check out this channel in general. You saw this video. Did you see this one? Let's see. Uh, yeah. Let's see here. You know the principles of animation. You just don't know Maya. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you can check out my YouTube channel. Like, I go over a lot of like plugin tools like Animbot is really helpful. Like this right here. I'm actually sponsored by Animbot, so I don't want to be biased or anything. Yeah, but let's see. You know the principles of animation. The script doesn't work for me. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work for me to. Um, uh, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I'm sorry. I was trying to think of individual videos, but I should have thought of channels. Okay, let's see here. Uh, okay, let's go to my channel. Okay, so overall, let's see channels. These guys, check out all these guys. All these guys have great videos. I will just one by one post them in the chat. Animbot, I guess you don't need it. This is more about a tool, that plugin, so you'll probably want to learn Maya first. Sir Wade is the biggest one. So you want to check out this guy. And then after this, I do need to get to figuring out this render issue. But I'm happy to help for sure. This guy is amazing. And this is all free education. I also have live streams of me animating a Lego animation. So you might be able to, let's see, this guy as well. You might be able to, yeah, the thing is it's buggy. Like sometimes I get it to work and sometimes I don't, sometimes I can't get it to work. And then this guy is really good as well. What I've noticed is like on a file that I used where I converted everything to a PNG, and then once I run the script on, oh, not a PNG, sorry. This is one last thing. Let's see here. Let's just move this off screen. I went through and turned the Fong materials into a blend material, and then I turned that blend material with using the script, and it worked way better. I'll be back later. See ya. All right, see ya. Thanks for letting me check out your animation. It's really good. All right. Yeah, and so it worked doing that. And another thing is like sometimes like try selecting the material itself and then also try selecting the model. Like it's sometimes it just it's yeah, just watch the tutorial again and do some trial and error. Like I haven't really figured out what the reason why, but I know that it worked when I converted all the materials to blends, and you can convert a material by going here, or let's just go to the this thing. You can convert a material. Let's see here at the top it says type and then it says what material it is. If you drop down that drop down, you can go to let's see, yeah, just find blend in here, click it, and then it'll convert the material. It doesn't do it. You need the script. You need this. Uh, all right. Yeah, I can show you real quick, and then after I show you real quick, I need to move on to fixing this issue I have. I'll just open that up in a Maya 2022. No, I can't provide the script. Because in the video, he says he has it on his Patreon. So just ethically, I can't. He said in his video, if you want to look at this, like pause and type out the script, then you can do that. Or you can go to my Patreon and buy it. So I actually spent the time to type it out because his Patreon for that was pretty expensive. So yeah, it took me a long time to type it out, and I can't just give it uh, for free when he's asking people to pay for it. So just on ethical basis. Um, I hope you understand. Okay, so here's your material. It comes in, and the Fong material is. Let's go to material. You don't have to follow this part. This is just here. So I'm gonna give it a Fong material, but the material in what's it called? Uh, Here, I'll zoom in. Um, the material. Let's see. Yeah, it didn't work for me. I had to. Uh, there's a setting. There's a setting on the script thing that will point out the errors to you. I don't remember what it is. Let's see. Edit command. I think it's show tool help. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I don't remember what it is. Um, but there's a thing that will, like, when you run the code and it doesn't work and there's an error, it will show you an arrow of where exactly the mistake was made, and that's really helpful. Um, so definitely Google that. I'm not remembering. I'm a professional animator. I'm not very so yeah, once you have a Fong material, you can go to the Fong material. It says Fong up here, right, in the attribute editor. You click on that, and then you just right, and let's say the color is like red. Okay, so the color is red. You get the Fong material, and you go to blend, and then you click it, and it changes it to a blend. And now that it's that, um, you can select that and open up your thing, take your command, let's see, Control A, Control Enter, and then it does its thing. Select that, and it should be still a blend. Yeah, see, so I have issues with it as well. But what might be the issue is if you open up your hypergraph editor and yeah, you open up your hyper shader. I have a bunch of things hidden on this. You select your material, open it up like this. Then you select the material here. And then you go to your script editor, hit Control Enter. Boom. See? There we go. It worked. So you have to select the material in the Hypershade editor. You can also select the material in the, if you turn off DNG objects only, the material will show up here too. So you just would find it, whatever it is, and then select it and run the code or whatever. But yeah, that's how it works, and it creates the round corner shader, which is helpful and all that. So okay, so I hope that worked. And let's see, the time code of when this happened in the tutorial, so you can, or in this live stream, so you can come back to it, was 44 or let's see, 45 well, scroll back a little bit, but 45, uh, 17, 45, 17. Let's see. 17, 45, 17. Okay. Send. That's when I went over this. How would I go on about that? What does that mean? I don't understand. How would I go on about that? What does that mean? Let's see. I also yeah. Yeah, true. Well, fortunately, you don't have to go through every piece. You just have to go through every color. So that is time consuming when you have a very complicated set with multiple different colors. You just open up the materials, and usually the colors are numbered, and you go one by one to the materials. There's not a real simple way of doing it. Um, but yeah, here. Um, let's see. Let me try to bring in a Lego brick and see if I can do it to the Fong directly. Let's see. You sent a link to a Lego building. Yeah, they don't like links in the chat for some reason. Let's see. Open. Or import. Let's see. Assets. Open that up. Here. All right, it's gonna take a while to load. All right, but yeah, after this, all right, you should get like when you open that up, you get this warning. I don't fully understand what it's referring to, but all right, now you have your massive Lego bricks. This is just an asset I brought in, but mine comes in a group because I have it specified to do so. But then when you go over here, it's way too big, so just go back to the scale of 1. That's what I do. I don't keep it at the scale. Oh shoot, I don't want to do that. There we go. That would have been bad. Okay. Should probably save that. Okay, so now I have all these, and then you can select, let's see. So in the, you turn on this, DNG objects only, turn that on, and then you go down and see here's all your Fongs. Uh, the, the 3 colors that actually exist are numbered. So if you select those, open your hypergraph shader. Let's see how this works. Okay, so it's not working. Shoot. this didn't work last time I tried it, but Control A, Control Enter. Oh, it worked. See, it just worked. So, but yeah, it doesn't work perfectly, unfortunately. Well, wait, does it? Let's see. Well, let's see. You go down here. Okay, I have a name. Yeah, okay, I guess they look like this. Yeah, it did. It converted it, and it worked. So if you select it in here and hit enter, it should work. I wonder how Animal Logic did it. LOL. Yeah. Well, they probably didn't use Mecabricks. They probably had assets directly brought into from Lego, because I know that Lego has files for that stuff. Anyway, okay. Um, Thanks for the questions and thanks for the comments. I'm actually gonna go back and try to figure out this complicated issue on my scene here, but hopefully that helps in some way. It's not perfect. I think a lot of times the material doesn't transfer, but it's definitely a trial and error thing. So, and it's, yeah, I mean, it takes hours and hours. So just kind of just go through it. Okay, so I have this render set up and I need the textures to go over that. Okay, so I need to clap this. Where am I? Here's the layers. Okay, so the layers here. Let's figure this out. Uh, they used Lego Digital Designer. Okay. Yeah. Just give it a shot. If you can get it open, you saw the first way I did it, my hypergraph opened, but the second time the hypergraph got a little confused, so I had to go through the outliner. So, give it a shot, and I wish you best of luck, and I know that you'll be able to figure it out just with some trial and error. I know it's difficult, but put some tunes on and enjoy. Enjoy. Okay, let's see. Um, yeah, it is true that the only time I've ever used this is for Lego bricks. I mean, for minifigures. So maybe it's because there's only a very limited amount of materials. Maybe that's why you're running into some issues. Let's see, color, alpha. None. All right, let's give that a render. Refresh render. I kind of feel like something is coming through with that. Nope. Okay. Right, we're gonna try a different. We're gonna try a different layer method. So we're gonna try an Arnold layer method. caps lock is on. All right. RGB layers. So let's do the first two layers are first layer is this. Let's open this up. Okay, so let's take the color into input. Let's drop this down. Select on it. Let's see if they have an alpha option. Operation result. Mask. Reverse override mask. Let's turn on the second layer. Mix. Let's see if I can take the alpha channel and plug it into let's see, input one. Alpha operation. Okay, it's not letting me click on that. Interesting. And then let's take the this is the operation. Oh, wait a second. We have a layered here that we are using. I guess we can continue using this because this is here. Let me just delete that. We can continue using this. This has here. I want to put the scratches at the very bottom. So we would go I can't drag and drop these. Okay, so for one, let's take oh, there's nothing there. Okay, so let's take this top lid. color of that go into here. Other. Let's do that one. Okay, so it's plugged into the top one. It can't be plugged into both. I'm going to take this one and plug it into that one. Okay, then the bottom one can be the texture itself. Color of this can go into here. There we go. Okay. So I have it all stacked properly. I do want to rename these. And then take this one back to the top. Multiply. Let's see. Multiply. And then for the bottom one, let's just do. Oh, what if I try average? Let's see. Average. Average. Okay, I'm gonna try average. Color out, substance color, radius color. Opacity. So let's see how that goes. Oh, please work. Okay, we're getting closer. It does work. Do I only have the lower lid up? Oh right, we were gonna use that hotkey. Okay, so the scratches are kind of being shown a little. Yeah, the cut through scratches are being shown a little. The top is being ignored. All right, this is getting close. We just need to go through and try different. Let's see. Let's try divide. A top. I don't know what a top means. Oh no, we're using the hotkey. 5. All right, I think a top. Okay, a top just means that it's on top. Let's do mask for all of them. Mask. Okay. Cool. Here we go. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Refresh. Oh, no, we're using a hotkey. And 5. Okay, so that removes the eye completely. All right, I gotta take a very quick break. So I will be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm actually gonna check ChatGPT and see if I can have some helpful insight there, because I am very lost. Okay, so let's see. I want to make a mask for the opacity. That's not right. Opacity of a let's see. I want to make a mask for the opacity of a. Oh, that's where I put it. Of a using I want the images on the first two layers to be transparent. That would be a typo. Transparent, but the bottom layers bottom layer to be opaque. I want to make a mask for the opacity of an AI thing. I want the images on the first two layers to be white color to be transparent, but the bottom layer to be opaque. What? Let's see, is there anyone blown away that I'm using ChatGPT? No. I want to make a mask for the operations of a an AI standard surface using please work. Okay, I knew that was might not happen. Connect the color out to the color out of the in the layer node. Set the blend mode to mask in the layer mode. What? Oh, set the mask. Okay. In layer 1, set the layer set the blend mode to mask. In the layer 1 section, set the color to white and the weight to 1. In layer 2, set the color to white and the weight to 1. In layer 3, set the color to what do I set the operation to? No, you should set the operation to over. Wait, I think. Okay, I think it figured it out. I thought I was talking about the Arnold one, not the Maya layer thing. So let's see what it says here. Connect the color out of the layer node to the opacity input of the standard surface material. Did that. In the AI layer RGB node, set the operations to over. Okay, operations. Here we go. This is the terminology that I'm looking for. Oh shoot, there's no over. Oh yeah, there is over. Over. Okay. All right. There is operation to over. In the layer 1 section, set the color to white and the alpha to 0. It's still talking about. It's still talking about this material. Just might as well follow that and see if I can get it working with this material. Sometimes you just don't fight it. Set the blend mode to And there's no mask in this. This is frustrating. Let's see. Let's go and take and just YouTube it. All right, I'm back. I just needed to watch a tutorial, and turns out it's the goat again. This guy. It's a bit long, but is it not gonna let me send it? Yeah, this guy has a great tutorial again, on this thing, and I was using kind of Photoshop logic. So basically, you multiply the bottom with the top, which is not what I expected. Plus, I think it was plus. So plus, it was multiplied with the top, I believe. Okay, so that would mean that the top layer is supposed to be the scratches and whatnot. So let's open up these guys. Yeah, it's just RGB, so it's easy to remember. Color out, let's go here, and then let's move this. And this 2 level should be down here. And so this is the first one, I believe. Yeah, because nothing's plugged into it. So let's take that, plug it into here. Okay, so what needs to happen with this is, I think this should be over, this should be plus, and then this should also be plus. So this and this are mixing with this top one, which is the other one. And I do want to go back to the tutorial real quick, because I want to make sure, I want to see what the default value is. When you create it. Oh, interesting. Over. Okay, over is the default. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's do that again. So all of these are plugged in, and it's okay. This is plus, 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 and then that. Okay. Let's see what happens. The hotkey. For some reason, I think it's just not going to work. Maybe. Okay, we're getting some interesting results. We're getting the cut in from the bottom, but not the cut from the top. Oh, and I'm also not getting the scratches, so that's not good. I do want to check something. So from the top. This one. Coming from this PNG. Let's copy that. And then go to files. Okay. So I think it's. Wait a second. What about. Okay, so that's actually the bottom eye layer. Um, it's not layering with the. It is though. Look at that. It is layering with it. Kind of. It's okay. So it's this top one that's the issue. Wait, can I see a little hint of it? No, I can't. Okay, so it's the top one that's the issue. Um, First we should go here. You know what would help this whole mess be more clear? If I just select this, go like this. There we go. Oh my gosh, my headache. Okay, so let's go to. Okay, so I just want to see this. Okay, so this one is not an alpha. Uh, so the bottom one was working, and the bottom one was an alpha, but also they're not stacked properly. So before I edit this image, I want to go in here and stack them properly. So that means this one goes here, and then let's see, out color goes here. So that will be mixed with that, which will be, I think maybe it's multiply. Okay, so let's see. Now that they're stacked properly, hopefully we'll get a good result from that. So let's hit. Oh, I want to see if it's commenting. Uh-oh. Let me just minimize out of that. Okay, so everything's missing. Interesting. Let's go to override. Maybe go to add. Add should be at the top. Actually, screen might be right. refresh render. Screen. Okay, so screen is bringing in the bottom one. The texture is still. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to watch that tutorial again. Okay, I figure it out. It's the mode that we're looking for is the max operation. So we go to the bottom one. It's under M, max. And take this one, go up a little to M, max. Okay. And then this one's over. It's fine. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Refresh, render, refresh, render. Right, we're using the hotkey now. Okay, so it's working in a way, but it's not really. Okay, so sorry. I didn't realize I did that. Okay, so I made another layer because I thought they should be mixed together. So it's just one image, and then I plugged it into this one. And then I turned off the, might as well pull that out. But I still am getting this result, which is weird because I'm using Max, which should remove the black, and it's not. It's like, mask, mask. Let's see what happens there. Okay, so the bottom one is the one with the alpha channel. So let's see. Let's just change. Doesn't care about masks. Max. All right, I'm gonna watch the tutorial one more time. All right, I'm gonna try. Oh, I'm gonna try screen or plus. Let's see, over. Let's see. Let's do plus first. Um, plus. Okay, let's see that one first. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna try it with the bottom lid for now, and then, yeah, that's disabled. The bottom lid has the alpha to it, so I'm gonna go back to the tutorial. I'll be right back. All right, so the PNG method, or the alpha method, I'm just gonna plug that in there for a second, just so I can go up, put that back. Put that into here. Okay, so now the image is on the second one. This one's on overlay. Let's not make this, let's just put this as over, over. Okay, over, everything else is default. Okay, so now this is the one with the PMG. It has an alpha channel to it. Let's see, I do want to double check something. One sec. All right, I'm back. So yeah, everything's all set. This should work. I'm gonna, okay, so let's cross our fingers and hope that this works. Go up here, view, right. Okay, well that's exactly what we want. Wait, is it, yeah, that's exactly what we want. So both of them need to be PNGs, and then I can plug it in. Okay. I was having some difficulties making the bottom one PNGs. It's weird because the top one here, it looks like, let's see. Let's turn this one on and let's turn this to over. Okay, over. Then let's go and plug this, put it at the very bottom. And then let's take this out color. Should I do out transparency? I don't know, I could try that one next. Okay, so here, this one's set to max for some reason. Over, over. Enable this. That one's set to over. Okay, so let's see what we get with this. I don't think it's gonna work because of reasons, but let's see. So here, we hit F5 and it. I'm literally holding my breath. Come on, render. Okay, so that isn't working because it's bringing, I think it's because one of them has white in it. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna replace this with the alpha here. There, like that. Now let's see. Over. Okay, cool. So now let's give that a render. It's always promising in the beginning because the noise makes it look like there's something coming through. It is promising that there's and no. Okay, so let's take a look at the one that was on top is this one. So that means that this that means that the one that worked is this one. So if we hide this second one and re-render that, let's see, refresh. I wonder if I bring in a float, so I don't have to work on anything. If I bring in a float, see color float. So color out here. And let's take that value and put it into, not that. Here. Okay. Let's take that. Why does this say it has something connected to it? Break connection. That's weird. Now let's make this color white. This white. This white is gonna be. Oh, doesn't look white. Anyway. Okay, so let's see if we can drag and drop this into the okay. So this value is white. This is over. This is da da da. All right. So this might be interesting. And F5. Okay, it's being mixed with that bottom one. Okay, I think the only option really now is to take the bottom texture, this one, and make it into an alpha. Or give it an alpha channel. Okay. Krita. And yep. Okay, Krita. Oh, has it been black this entire time? Yeah, it's supposed to be white. What the heck? Why did I do that? Okay, that kind of makes more sense. So I'm gonna do two things here. Oh, it's already a, okay. So I can remove this, and then I can invert this, because I'm pretty sure the top value, that's what's been going on. That's why it's been so asymmetrical, is because I'm trying to mix, treating the white as if it was the black value. Oopsies. Okay. So let's go, and I just want to double check. Okay, so that's black. Enter. That's black too. So never mind, it is supposed to be both black. But now let's go into the PNG here. No, let's make this black. Now let's yeah, have this layer. I'm just even gonna delete this. Oh right, I guess I rotated one. I guess. Yeah. If I rotated it, then I can bring the same one in. Okay. So I think I could just take this, the one that's working. See, sometimes you just do things in your previous iterations and you have to figure out the logic of why you did it in the current iteration. And enter. Okay, so now that's in there. So, oh, it doesn't need a float anymore. So we can delete that and bring in the color into here. Other, bring it into 2 input. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let's go back to the first one. Okay, this is definitely has the, okay, cool. So they have the same. Oh, okay, if this doesn't work, then I truly, wait, what mode is it in? Here. So yeah, max is off. This is in over, do result. Okay, cool. So now we can go in there and, okay, so both are showing. Uh, okay, I just don't know why. Why? Oh, this isn't the layer. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Let me just take this. Okay. Out color. Put that into 2. Okay, I had this layer stuck in there. So that might have been affecting stuff. So let's check out. Okay. Refresh. Wait a second. I think this works. And are we Gucci, my gamer? I don't know. I don't know what that means actually. It's just an expression I've heard. I think. Yep, it worked. Okay. Now we know how it's done. Cool. So we got the scratches in there. We got everything else in there. I think we're good, man. Yeah. Yes. Doing that stuff. Doing this stuff real good. Doing stuff. Yes. All right. Can you tell that I am excited? Why is this blue? Now I don't know why it's blue. That's odd. It shouldn't be blue. Why are you blue? Okay, so no matter what you think, it doesn't matter because this is epic. You know what I mean? Have you ever thought of that before? Okay, so now I have my sights on you, my friend. You and your eye. Okay. So I'm the main uh yeah. You're seeing it happen here. Like my brain, it's so squishy, it's so pink. Um no one can deny how pink my brain is. So, and for those reasons, all right, let's see. For those reasons, I think that everybody should consider subscribing to the pinkest brain, the biggest brain animation YouTube. Wait, yeah, speaks in perfect fluent English. Just no weird words that accidentally pop out. I think I just have the biggest brain as can be. Okay, AI Neo Tree skin tone. And I do want to bring, okay, so it's all this one. Okay, so first of all, the one thing I wasn't able to do yet was, okay, yeah, I just need to take this value here and plop it, as they say in the industry, into the normal camera. And then let's check it out. Okay. I still don't know what the difference between normals and bump maps are. I know there's a difference, but I don't know what it is. All right, so what am I thinking? Refresh. Oh, cool. There we go. Dang! Look at that. I can't even think right now. I've got the biggest, pinkest brain, and it's smooth as well. Wait, no, smooth brain is bad. Can't believe this is working. After all the time, the solution was so easy. Duplicate the thingy thing and then do a thing. Like, and I'm really good at explaining things too. Like the thingy thing. No, but seriously, I am proud of myself. But and I'm happy that you guys could see, come along for the ride. This is amazing. Okay, so that eye's done. Now we can go in here and do the same thing to this. So now we have this old, like, layer texture node. Ugh. Like, just, I cringe as I see upon it. As I see upon this, I cringe. So the way we fix it is, and now I'm going to do this in 2 seconds. It took me like a day and a half to figure this out, and now I'm gonna finish the other eye in 2 seconds. You know what I mean? I think I do. Okay, so um, float, float, float. Layer, RGB layer, our best friend. Anyway, okay, so first of all, we want to enable the third layer. Like we didn't even need to have a special thing going. So let's see, we want the one, okay, so 10, that's the, let's go here and just copy this. Control C and paste it into here. We don't like tens. All right, there you go, and hit enter. Boom. Then from there, I have these two projection nodes, which come in clutch. I will try your method. All right. Let's see. So it's 9 o'clock. I should be done by now, but oh, I don't want that. Let's see. And so right away, the 1, 2 of this is. I guess it doesn't even matter which one is on top or which one's on the bottom. So you take the color, you plug it in, take the color, plug it in, and then for the scratches, let's find that scratch node. Let's see, it's the white one. Scratches, fingerprints, invert. Yes, this is the one. So we're just gonna borrow that. We'll leave all the connections there. We don't wanna mess with that. Wait a second. Did I accident? I think I accidentally ripped it out of another value. I hate it when I do that. I'm gonna have to replug it in. I think the scratches are no longer in the mouth. We're just isolating the eye, but you have to select the color like this and then bring it down to this, go to other, and then you click on the third input there. Over, good. And then this, plug into the color output, into the opacity, and let's see, now for the bump map, we'll go here. Okay, take the out value, and then you can just travel down, put it in there. And now we can draw and see where I messed up before. So I'm just going to take a smidge of the mouth to see if it's missing. I think I took it from the lips as well, so let's see what happens. Hotkey. No, it's fine. Still there. Maybe it's missing from the lips. We'll see. All right. Oh, actually, I don't even know if this is working until I pull this control up into the eyes area. Oh, I just realized I could do something to help me get a flatter shape for that besides scaling and even inverting it. No, maybe that's a bad idea. Okay. So that's working well. Oh, right. I gotta refresh this. Make sure the eyes are chilling. And refresh. Yep, the eyes are chilling. The eyes are chilling. And the eyes are chilling. Yeah. Oh, wait. I forgot the fingerprints. Even though I don't see much fingerprints up there. But let's see. Where be the fingerprints? Left eye, color. Yeah, there's no specular roughness. So let's go to, yeah, skin tone here. Scratches. Bonus isolated fingerprints. So this goes into AI float. Okay, so that goes into there. Okay, so I just need to select this. Go to specular roughness. And then select it again. Travel down to the right eye. Specular roughness. Specular roughness. Okay, cool. Now, that just finished rendering. Now I can go here and refresh it again. I'm just going to refresh the whole face and let's see, file. Yeah, refresh the whole face. And then I will save this scene. Okay, there we go. Yikes. Let me just abort this and make sure it saves properly. Save. And there we go. Cool. I don't think there's any fingerprints up there, but just the same. All right. All right, guys. I am going to be right back. We'll let this finish. Hey, yeah, I'm back. All right, so wow, and it's still rendering. That's all right. It finished the face anyway. That takes a long time. This is gonna be, yeah, this is gonna take a while. But let's see, let's just put it to 1 to 1. Look at that. Perfect. I don't know why this is not dragged out fully. There you go. That's fine. I can go like that. This is perfect. The thing that I'm gonna change though is like it's working better in the eyes right now. But the thing that I'm gonna change is the contrast value of the scratches. Um, because yeah, I want to achieve a certain result when it comes to uh, the scratches on the face and the scratches that are being cut out of um, yeah, out of here. So I need to plop a contrast node in there and fiddle with that. Um, but I think besides that, the eyes are working better than the mouth because I think there's just more, like maybe I just need to shift the textures around because I think right here there's just a lot of, like if you look at the texture itself, let's see. Where's the texture? Fingerprint, fingerprint is, this one's inverted, but that's okay. We can still look at it. Oh no, that's the fingerprint. Let's see, that's okay. This is kind of hard to see. So yeah, as you can see here, there's like, depending on the area, I think I'm gonna try shifting the texture first, but depending on the area, there's either a lot of like little impact, almost like dirt has been ground into that, and I think that's where the mouth is right now. So if I just shift it down, then it'll be up here where there's much less. There's little specks here and there, but there's much less, and it looks more like the eyes. Like I think it's the eyes look pretty acceptable, and I wouldn't mind, yeah, this stuff kind of being lower, like in the chin area. That might make sense. It would scrape against something more on the chin area. I don't know. It just makes sense to me. So I'm actually going to end stream here. Let's see, 9:29. Okay, we're gonna end stream here, and yeah. So yeah. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for commenting, everybody. I really appreciate it. And um, great work by Merce. Definitely check him out. Um, I guess I could put his TikTok in the chat. Let's see. Or maybe I can put it in the comments. Yeah, I'll put it in the comments in this video after the streams and say this is great animation. Credit him because I got to look at it. Uh, let's see, stop streaming. Okay. All right, everybody. This has been a great stream. It's been very educational. I've learned a lot. Hopefully, you've learned a lot along with me. And I hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, have a good one, everybody. Oh, yeah, and I just want to thank my patrons. Thank you to Lucas, Stan, and Eva Aldo for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. And anyone, if you're listening, please consider becoming a patron or subscribing because that's free and you get free educational material in return. Anyway.